everyone. This is part 5. I want to show the pages before I sew them into a cover. I did continue on with the medium and small little bits and just added one something to each page before I moved on. They're not really done. They're kind of strange. And that's what this project was all about. Just some glue therapy, add some bits and pieces, one something at a time, to stop myself from making a pretty collage. And a lot of these still need something. These pieces just do not go together at all. They're just, it's just a mess. And that's exactly what I needed. I needed some glue therapy that didn't require any thinking. I'm trying to train myself not to plan a collage. And so this is one of those attempts to just grab pieces of paper and glue them down. So a lot of these pages don't have any focal points, or they do, because there was quite a few focal points in my small little basket. So when I would grab something, it would be glued onto the page. And I found myself coming across pages that needed a focal point, and I found myself searching for a focal point to go onto that page. And so I thought, that's not the purpose of this project. I just want to grab stuff and glue it down. So I decided to stop and let it be what it is now. A lot of pages don't have a focal point, and that's fine, because I just wanted to glue things down. And so after stopping, because I was searching for focal points to go on some of these pages, I just decided, you know what, I think this project has run its course, and I'm just going to sew it into a cardboard cover. And I may go back to it later and add more things to some of the pages that need something. But I wanted to show the pages as they are before. Oops, that's 2 pages. I wanted to show the pages as they are before I sew them into the book, because sewing them into a cover seems to change them somehow. Don't know how, but it kind of does. So for my own purposes, so I can go back and look at what the pages look like before I sewed them in, I guess. Kind of document what they look like. I just wanted to show what they look like. How random they are. They're not color coordinated. They don't have the same number of pieces on each one. Some of them have focal points, some of them don't. And it has been a little hard to stop myself from judging. Is this good? Is this not good? It's not what this project was about. The project was only about letting myself glue random bits together and not worry about it. So when I started worrying about it, that's the time I figured it was time to stop, because I found myself doing that a few times. So I stopped myself and decided that this project has run its course for now. And this time, actually looking at The pages, I'm allowing myself to really look at them. And some of them are kind of interesting, and some of them are not so much. But they're fun. I mean, I'm not regretting this process. It has been, I'm trying to train myself not to overthink too much. And this has definitely been helping with that. Don't overthink so much. Just grab something and glue it down and let it be what it wants to be. And it will be interesting to see what the pages look like when they get sewn into a cover. Some of them I've left some white space, and some of the pages I've covered entirely. And it was relaxing, just grabbing stuff and gluing stuff down. So it's interesting to see like what they look like as a single page. Obviously, I didn't do this with double page spreads in mind. But that's, I mean, if I just look at them individually, they're kind of interesting. This one doesn't have any focal point on it. And, you know, after I get them sewn into the book, I may want to add more stuff. I have other things to do at the moment, so that might not happen right now. But I think at this point, I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to stop and just move on to something else. I did enjoy the process, and I do plan on having another one of these kinds of projects going again. I often find myself lacking time to do anything. So if I have a quick project that I can spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes with, just to relax with, it was really helpful. It's kind of interesting to look at these as individual collages. They really don't look like a whole lot as pages. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them when they are actually in the book in their 2-page spread. Yeah, this one is pretty boring. Need to trim that off. It's hanging down over the edge just a little bit. Now this one didn't get any focal points at all. Oh well. Yeah, it's interesting just to see them as a single collage. So it'll be fun to see them in a book and see what happens. They're almost more interesting singly than they are as a page. They certainly don't go together, and they're complete nonsense. They don't make any sense, and That's exactly what they were supposed to be. I'm trying to keep myself from fiddling sometimes. I'm just trying to glue something down and let it be what it is. Anyway, so I will be sewing these into a cover, and then I will show you what it looks like after that. But this was fun. This was fun. It was really relaxing. That's interesting. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to put them all in the book, what's that kind of order, but we will see. So I just wanted to look at the pages as they were and let you see how boring they really are, how random, not perfect. And that's what it was supposed to be. So thanks for watching.